If you're a fan of Tower of God, the irony in what I'm about to report for each and every one of you is that 1, we just celebrated the 500th chapter of Tower of God, but more importantly, we just came out of a 1-year hiatus back in mid to late June / early July. So why should we be worried about the future of Tower of God? Well, let's talk about it. I found this posted on the Tower of God Reddit forum a few days ago, but you can find the official Tower of God translation SIU blog post on Twitter as well. Link provided down below in the description of this video. What I'm about to read for you all is the SIU blog post off the most recent Fast Pass chapter of Tower of God, chapter 508 or season 3, episode 86. For the past few days, my shoulders and neck have been a little stiff, as if they were cramped, but last night all of a sudden I felt acute symptoms of paralysis, so I hurried over to a hospital I found that was still open on the weekend. I did feel better after getting an injection and taking medicine, but I still feel a little unwell, so I'm keeping this comment short. It seems like the inflammation got suddenly worse. Looks like now I'm getting older, my body breaks down pretty often. I'm still a young man who hasn't even married yet. This isn't good. I really respect the writers who are still working despite being older. On that note, I hope you all make sure to take care of your health and have a happy week. See you next week. Thank you. These blog posts, for those of you who don't know, oftentimes shares additional contextual pieces of information on the Tower of God story, lore, etc. But oftentimes, SIU will also detail its information about his private life. I said it once and I'll reiterate it here again. These blog posts feels like a personal journal SIU is showcasing to us, and it's a cry for help. For a man in his mid-30s to have serious chronic pain, whether it's his wrist, shoulders, and neck is one thing, but to now be suffering acute symptoms of paralysis is very troubling. Anyone suffering from any type of paralysis at the age of 36 needs to reevaluate what they are doing to their bodies and overall health. It seems like the 1-year hiatus did him some good, but didn't exactly tackle the root of his health complications, which at this point, the longer he strains himself from making Tower of God content, it's only a matter of time before he's out again for who knows how long. Basing this off of his latest blog post this past Sunday, which as of the recording of this video was on September 12th, 2021. I'm making this video to gather around and rally the Tower of God community as to what we can do, whether it's a Patreon or PayPal or something. This is pretty grim, so I'll just be blunt. If I had to guess what will happen in Tower of God, we would be really lucky if this series is still continuing by the end of this year or early 2022. But sadly, at this point, I'm expecting another hiatus sooner rather than later. However, some positive energy I want to say in regards to the Tower of God Season 2 anime returning. The official Tower of God Twitter page is relatively active and posts regularly, which is a healthy indicator to me that we'll be garnering an anime adaptation sometime next year. Overall though, what do you guys think of the manhwa being in trouble? Will SIU sadly become like Togashi, the creator of Hunter x Hunter, concluding to a permanent hiatus, or even worse, will we experience a Kento Miura scenario? I hope not, but I wanted to report this video so maybe somehow, some way we together as a community can do something. That's all I wanted to say. Take care, guys.